We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
To kick off for the 49ers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. They'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Good.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, Mayfield. A coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa!
16-yard line.
They'll go play action. Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
A
So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 49.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
San Francisco.
Get set, get set. 18!
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. A short kick down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Outside. Yo, 18! Watch out! Yellow.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Raiders' extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Johnson now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And that one incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
180! What's that?
On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and 10.
Stop!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man, the tight end will go deep. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Give, this is Irvin. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go ahead, go, 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 go. 20. Start.
The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And the Niners are going to take over just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Outside.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk, 36 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Tackle made with the 16-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Third down and 9.
Get set, get set. Up.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Extra point is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Run. Get set. What's up?
On 1st down is Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. We are through one. 14-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. 2nd and 5.
Regular.
On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Forced to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
Point it right.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
Get set.
1st and 10. Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. They'll send a tight end in motion. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd down. Purdy. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that'll set up fourth down.
A 57-yard attempt.
Raiders' kick is good. And the Niners stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They return this from the 10. And he is stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin then.
Their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. He'll push forward for about a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Now Mayfield. This pass is caught by Kate Otten. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 15 yards through the air. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. That. Regular.
To throw is Mayfield. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
21. It's set. 18.
They'll run with Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Christian Izzian on the stop. A gain of 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, 49ers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
18. Yellow.
Kittle is the man in motion. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At the 11-yard line. It's a pickup.
Here comes
6.
2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Get set. 18.
Kittle is the man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. This one's caught at the 4. And he's in! Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. A short one there to Otten. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of
Second down, they need 3.
Second and 3. At the 49ers 38-yard line.
Now Mayfield, he'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Gray going to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. On second down, Purdy under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, you better hold up here and pass the catch.
On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hurry up, 180! What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Good. 180! What's that?
Baker to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Coughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turn? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From a yard deep, he's going to
still play FM.
Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
How's life been?
10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out of Oregon, Jordan James. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action with Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. Hit by Benjamin Morrison. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Second down throw from Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Point it right, 180. Hurry. Run. What's up?
Throwing is Baker. Quick slap into the hands of the Bucs. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. They don't take this to about the 28. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
We'll go play action. Purdy back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On first down, here's Irving. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
180!
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. Not much there, maybe a yard.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Niners' 17-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Good. 180! What's on?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Good. Hey, alert! 180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's on?
Mayfield to throw. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And he will score! Baker Mayfield. Touchdown Buccaneers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are able to cut into the deficit.
13. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 1-8.
On play action, here's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Straight ahead, it's James. And to pick up 3 or maybe 4. Elijah Ganson in on the stop.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Get set. Get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, it's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
King. Set. 180. Attack.
They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. He'll manage only a couple. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Baker going to hand it to White. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that 1st contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Regular. 180. What's up?
On the give is White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set. 20. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Here's Mayfield. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Out quickly to Evans. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 11-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. He'll run with White. And he will score. Game on. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will cut the deficit down to 4.
Buccaneers 20. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Gray gonna return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. Be taken down up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Outside. 18. 21. Yellow.
They'll run the toss here to James. Be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Just past midfield.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Outside. 18. What's up? Yellow.
One of the tight ends motions right. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Oh, yeah. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll get about 5.
Christian Izien on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Running here is James. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and short. Purdy able to complete it to Ayuk.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. Run up the middle with James. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Drive begins with a run by White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He finds his tight end, Heath. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
brings
The
up
drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Big play. 3rd and 2.
180! Start!
Throwing is Mayfield. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's James. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. That's the versatile Jordan James. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Good. 180! What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Out right, it's made. That's Ibuka. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 25-yard line.
180! What's that?
On 2nd down, Baker looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
180! Pistol. Regular. Start.
To throw is Mayfield. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. Now Mayfield going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
It leads to second.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hurry! 180! Kings!
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Now, on 2nd and long.
Hey, alert! 20, that's enough!
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel